Alex Dragovich, sultry voice is coming right at you in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, libtards. It's your boy, Alex Dragovich, back at it again with my esteemed co-host, Geoffrey, the Big Puss Asmus. We're back at it again, my brother. How you doing?
Libtard is a word that rolls off the tongue.
Oh,
I
libtard
could say
feels
that.
great.
That should be like, hey friend. You should be like, what up, libtard? That's the white N word. We should be allowed to say that.
Whoa.
No, we could say that to our friends.
No,
like, what up,
no,
libtard?
no.
How you doing?
Absolutely not. For once, I'm against.
You're stifling free speech.
Yeah,
for
against
once.
free speech. Yeah.
Well, Alex, how you doing, man?
My man, it was a good weekend.
Haven't seen you since last night when we slammed back a couple of frozen pina coladas.
Pina coladas.
Like men are wont to do on Labor Day.
My drink of choice.
Honestly, I was a little skeptical. They were good.
They're so
it's
fucking
not bad.
good.
Not a bad way to celebrate a socialist holiday.
What is your go-to beer?
Oh, I like the Tsingtao.
Oh, of course.
Sapporo. Great beer, cool bottle, the green bottle.
That's such a I went abroad once answer, you piece of garbage.
They don't need drinks. I didn't go to Japan. I went to Ireland. I'm drinking Guinness in Ireland or Smithwick's or whatever.
Guinness is really good.
Guinness is amazing. It's not a getting drunk beer. It's we're having a meal with the family, but I want to not remember everything Uncle Ted says type of beer.
Right. When Uncle Ted says something weird, you just go.
He's talking about Syria, and I'm just chugging a Guinness, trying to forget it all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
You don't talk to your uncles
after
the wedding. After what you did at the wedding.
Yeah, my one uncle probably won't talk to me.
I was watching that episode earlier today.
My cousin, his son, hit me up.
About making amends?
Yeah, he was like, I thought it was really funny.
If you don't remember, listeners, Alex made an uncouth remark during his brother's wedding speech, and his uncle won't speak to him for the last 4 to 5 years.
I told him his wife was too hot for him.
Which is honestly hilarious, and his uncle's a little bitch. I'll go on record saying that.
Mid-kill, too. It was kind of killing. Really brought the vibe
And
down.
I saw a pic of the aunt. She's banging.
Oh, I'll tell you this up top for our listeners. This is a nice little story. I'm in the West Village on Friday afternoon.
And his aunt tries to pick him up for
sex. My aunt just waves out the window, says, "Get in here, Poppy." No, but so I'm in the West Village getting drinks with some of my college buds.
Mm-hmm.
We got the beers are flowing. Got some food coming in. Guess who's at this fucking bar with me?
Famous person?
Very famous.
Drew Barrymore.
Jennifer Lawrence.
What?
Swear to God on my life,
wow.
we're at this bar. I forget which bar.
She's just sipping down a
it's
beer.
Like we were at like a tavern. We were at like
not even a nice bar.
Not even a nice bar. Like that, probably like decently nice, but like I mean, it was.
You were there, so it wasn't
I was there.
Fancy for
it
sure.
It was, and I'll tell you this, dude. She was with her husband. We found out because like, we knew none of us could.
You were all like looking at her like, who's gonna shoot? Who's gonna shoot?
Who's gonna
Silver
talk?
Linings Playbook, pretty good.
Who's gonna talk to this fucking broad over here? No, dude. Honestly, my buddy's girlfriend was with us. If she wasn't there, we wouldn't have known. She was like, she just came back from the bathroom and like noticed. So Jennifer was purposely sitting facing the wall.
Of course,
so people like couldn't see her. And she goes, I
like
swear.
How you call her Jennifer. You're already on a personal level. You're like, JL was there.
And she just goes, I am 100% positive that's Jennifer Lawrence right behind us.
Wow.
And she was literally like 3 feet
And then you guys
from us.
kept going to the bathroom to everyone kind of sneak a peek.
I went 6 times.
Did she look good or nah?
So we actually left right. We left 3 minutes before she left, so we were standing outside.
How do you know you left 3 minutes before she left?
I was literally about to tell you. You didn't fucking interrupt me.
Okay, fair.
We were outside waiting for an Uber. And that's how stories go. You gotta let me finish.
Yeah, but I like to get my remark in.
I know.
That's kind of my thing.
We have to get your remarks in. But anyway, so she walks out with her husband. She is a 11 out of 10.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking
top of the line.
Sometimes you see famous people or whatever. Sometimes you just think you're like, there's no way she's that hot. She doesn't look that. She's not as hot as like, you know.
Yeah, it's the makeup. It's the camera.
She's not as hot as like prime Brooklyn Decker, you know.
Okay. Yeah, that's another one of your blondes in your stable.
So, but she is like truly beautiful.
Yeah.
And she just had a kid. Crazy.
Is her husband hot? Kind of normal looking guy? Normal white guy with a beard?
I would say if I saw them, they would make sense as a couple if you saw them out.
You wouldn't make a remark at a wedding speech and say, she's
I would
way
not
hotter
say,
than you.
hey, she's too hot for you, Uncle Joe, or whatever. Yeah. But
wow.
But yeah, as a couple, they make sense.
What's she drinking? I wonder what she's sipping down.
Definitely, she was drinking some cocktail.
She's drinking a painkiller or something like that. Like
the rum pineapple.
One to forget about the world. But you don't hear about her very often anymore. She was like in every movie for like 5 years.
She had a kid, and she's been kind of like I think she's been turning down roles a little bit.
Oh, you make your money and get out.
Well, I think she'll probably come back, but I think she's like
once I make $100K a year in stand up, I'm done. Once I hit 20K on Insta, I'm out. I hit my peak. I'm quitting.
If you make $100K a year in stand-up, the pod is doing well. That means I'm doing okay.
That means you're making $30K a year. A little trickle-down economics.
A little trickle-down econ.
Oh my god!
And I'll also quit. I'll also be out.
And the world, you'd be doing the world a favor.
Yeah, and I'll say goodbye, everybody.
Alex has been killing it in New York, everyone, doing shows all over town.
I hopped on 4 shows this weekend. Some last-minute call-ups for. They needed the Chicago boy to sauce
One white
up
guy
the show.
Canceled, so they asked another white guy to take his place.
Right.
You did well in Bushwick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the tiny cupboard.
Tiny cupboard. I thought Bushwick might throw some shit at you. You're too straight, too white, but they loved you.
They hated my my last joke, but the rest was good.
What was the last joke that lost them?
That wedding joke. Where
What
it's
is
like
the wedding one?
Weddings are wild, but sometimes you end up grinding with a girl you've never met, but like in front of her family.
Oh,
where she's like, "That's my dad." I'm like, "Let him watch," you know. And
that's fine.
And man, that Bushwick crowd fucking
really.
Hate. And I was rolling too. It was like good, like jokes was hitting. That laughs were rolling. All right, one more joke. I'll see you guys, and I might get out of here. Do the joke. They're like, oh, it was like
you're like forcing the girl to grind with you. Also, the idea of you grinding with a woman a foot and a half shorter than you is quite comical. To be fair,
it's
like your dick isn't even on her
It's funny
ass.
just to imagine.
Your
folks.
dick is on her mid back, and you're like, why are you hard?
That was like that was one of my first jokes. Where it was like girls grinding my kneecaps.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you hard?" I'm like, "Not exactly." I think you strained my patella.
That's funny. Bring it back.
I need it. I'm looking at my A, and my A is looking pretty
you got to
light.
ditch a lot of the Midwest jokes in New York. You can't. You got to get some new.
That's my dad. Let him watch. I thought it was such an easy dude. In Bushwick, you can fucking basically date your cousin. Now, like, what? Are you not going to be cool with me? You can date. Oh, you can have 7 boyfriends and girlfriends. You can fuck a whole house, but you can't fuck your cousin.
A classic right-wing argument. I love it.
Dirty psychos.
Oh, you're gay, but you won't fuck a beagle? Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, that's my new take.
I think there's a point to it.
You're poly. But then there's a limit.
But incest is wrong. You just want to sleep with your aunt. You're gonna get so woke. You're like throwing one at Aunt Katie.
Yeah, maybe that's where the joke stemmed from. But
you thinking about your aunt grinding on you?
No, I wouldn't.
She's not blood related, right? If I remember correctly,
sorry?
She's not. Your uncle's the one you're related to, not the aunt. She married into the family.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Honestly, it is. It's also just a. To clarify, it's a like they're like family friends. They're not like directly related to me.
What? Oh, you did not clarify that last time at all.
In like the Serbian.
This is like it's like you say uncle, but they're not really your uncle.
But they're at every. I've seen them more than some other.
But they're not blood related in any way. Then you're allowed.
And we're back, folks.
You're allowed to lust for your aunt then. If she's not even your aunt.
You can lust for your aunt that's not really your aunt.
Yeah. Oh, your uncle's just being a little puss.
Marcus Jordan went out on a date with Larsa Pippen this weekend.
I don't know either of those names, but
Marcus Jordan is Michael Jordan's son. Larsa Pippen is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Oh,
so she saw him at Bulls games for 20 years. Growing up, he was the ball boy.
Oh, weird.
And now she's trying to get the dinky from the ball boy.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Her name's
She's
Larsa?
a piece.
Larsa?
Absolute piece.
You gotta be hot to be named Larsa.
I think she fucked Future, right, Fonz? Yeah,
really?
I think she fucked Future. And then Future had made a song about fucking Scottie Pippen's
really?
wife, dude. It was like a big hit. Yeah.
I love that. That's dog shit.
So, yeah, but it was cool. It's like I went to the West Village, saw J-Law, did a couple shows. Next day, did a couple shows at Sesh.
We did a couple shows together. Alex hosted my show. He got to bring me on the way God intended. Alex got it. You hosted at Sesh. You got to bring me on.
Oh yeah, you did. I heard you. So I was actually texting with Wilfred Padua.
Oh yeah.
During the show,
he was on the Tiny.
And he said you
show.
crushed that Tiny Cover
I did
show.
crush that show. I needed that because last time I was in Bushwick, I had one of the biggest bombs of my entire life. It was completely packed, standing room only, and it was less than silence. It was
where?
It was at Tiny Cupboard. It was packed. There was like 80 people in that small.
You ate it at the TC?
I ate it. I was doing abortion jokes, and they were angry.
What was the joke?
My like pro-abortion stuff, like how. Well, I guess it's a little.
Toss it. Let's
how you say.
Give the listeners a little taste.
I say my friend told me she just had her 8th abortion, and I'm like, okay. I'm pretty pro-abortion, but I think you get 5.
Oh, yeah.
Up till 5 is just a little mischief, but after that, you're defying God.
Yeah.
They can't understand that I'm still pro-abortion.
I honestly feel like, you know what? I'm not going to get
Oh, come on. Say it.
I just feel like I just look a little too bro-y to be doing anything over the line in Bushwick.
Yeah, you have to be a silly goose in Bushwick. You're
can't.
A white guy. You got to be like, isn't it weird when toast falls on your leg?
Is
you
it?
got to
Yeah.
be like that type of guy.
Yeah.
Aren't landlords a little kooky?
Yeah. I'm not drinking oat milk anymore.
Yeah,
you know,
that's kind of what you got to do in
fuck
Bushwick.
up, you pussy. Talk about fucking your cousin.
Yeah, you're up there talking about the issues.
Yeah. I'm really.
You've never talked about politics on stage.
I'm changing the game. I really don't give a shit about
I
politics.
know.
And that's what sucks is like doing a joke. It literally is like harmless as like that. You're just like, and then they're basically waiting for me to fuck up there.
Yeah, they are. They're waiting to pounce on you.
Yeah.
It's good. Whatever. We need to be taken down a little. It's good to be challenged.
Take me down, Bushwick. But it sucked because it was just like, you know.
But you killed.
Yeah, I know.
I heard the rest of the show, it was a rough affair.
Yeah, Wilfred was to tell.
Wilfred did great. I thought I thought he killed.
No, I said did you talk to people after the show?
Yeah. I heard it was a little rough. Yeah. But Alex, I heard they was like Alex brought it.
Oh.
Didn't think he was funny. They were like, I didn't think he was funny. Thought he was just a tall bag of bones.
Sorry, everyone.
He is funny, no charisma, they said, but the jokes are there.
And that is what I'm going to take it to the top.
If he had any stage presence, he'd be a star, they said.
I'm really not having fun up there.
No, you don't. You're up there just like,
I'm just not having fun. I don't like my jokes right now. I don't have any new I'm excited about.
You got to have fun up there. They love.
I do think because part of you is like you want to prove yourself, so you want to do. Honestly, the having fun was that cousin joke because that's kind of new, and it was just like, you know.
Well, but it didn't do well once. Those abortion jokes did bad there, and they kill at the cellar. Like everything doesn't do well everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
A joke that kills everywhere probably stinks. You don't want to make everyone
when your
happy.
Abortion jokes didn't really hit at TC, but you know that they're a good seller. Did you care leaving the Tiny Cupboard?
Oh yeah, I wanted to throw myself off a bridge.
Right.
Yeah.
But honestly, there's a lot of places to kill yourself in Bushwick. I feel like
there's a lot of places to kill yourself in New York.
Yeah,
it would be so easy to go in front of that train.
You wouldn't know I was gone for 2 weeks, probably.
Sometimes I stand right by that yellow line, just hoping someone shoves me.
Yeah, where you're going, please. I just bombed
because if we die now, our careers still have potential. They don't know where it could have gone. If I die in a decade, they're like, yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
If you die, dude, my post about you will be.
You'll get 300 likes.
I'll get at least 300.
At least 300. You might even gain a follower.
I'll have to make it a reel so it pops.
Yeah.
You know. I'll have to make it a reel so it pops.
A little front-facing video with cuts and stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to start by going, what's up, guys?
What's up, drag queens?
What's up, drag queens? So, as you all know, brutal day today.
The final victory of the drag queens over Auspice Nation.
Yeah. Drag queens, what's official? We won.
We won. Okay, man. Oh, you know what I did? I bought a basketball. I've been shooting hoops.
Oh, at Maria Hernandez?
Different park, but yeah, near my house.
Where'd you get the ball?
I bought one.
Off
from
Amazon?
Capitalism, yeah.
Or at a store?
Yeah, where else could I get it? What do you think?
You can get it on Amazon.
I stole it from a kid. Yeah, of course I bought it on Amazon.
Where'd you get a ball? I'm gonna get one too. There's tons of courts around
The
New
one
York.
by my house there's never anyone on it. I was just shooting.
And your form is ugly.
Oh, it was
dude.
terrible. I missed like 35 straight jumpers. It was truly embarrassing. It was really bad. But
the way you shoot is what people think like some like nerdy white guys shoot.
I shoot kind of like that. I kind of like use two hands a little bit.
Right.
I'm getting better though. Right. I got a mean crossover.
A mean crawl.
a
You think your
mean
handle is your skill?
I think I could deke you out. I bet your high center of gravity.
No
I
hooper
could
has
get
ever said
around you.
deke you out.
Deke, that's a hockey term, I think, but
Yeah.
or soccer. But I didn't play that much basketball.
I
so.
can deke you out.
I played soccer a lot. So what you say, you deke them out.
What position were you in soccer?
I was a striker. I was pretty good at soccer. I was not a bad soccer player.
Not bad.
I could have been. The guy
for white Minnesota.
a guy on
I
my
guess
team
everyone's
is
white.
on the MLS right now.
Really?
I played with a guy who's in MLS now. Yeah.
Yeah, I played with a couple of leaguers.
You play with a lot of leaguers.
Yeah, I
Who's
did.
the best NBA player you played on? That was on your team.
that in college?
Yeah. Well, Pat Connaughton was on your
Well,
team.
yeah. Well, Pat plays for the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Jaron played for the Bulls.
Jaron who?
Jaron Grant.
Ah.
I'm trying to
Pat's
think.
an
I'm trying
NBA
to think if there's anyone. Oh, Chase and Randall played for a couple of NBA teams. We played AAU together. Frank Kaminsky. I played AAU with
I
Frank
knew
Kaminsky.
Frank. Oh, I didn't know him. Like I said, I know him. I went to school with him.
Yeah, he was on my AAU team.
UW, yeah. Was
I'm
he a
trying
cool
to think if I
guy?
played any like leaguers. What's up?
He was a lanky guy. How do
Yeah,
those lanky
I
guys
probably
work?
played with like a dozen guys who like had a cup of coffee in the league for sure.
That's such a bizarre phrase.
It's a sports writer phrase.
Oh,
They say it all
really?
the
They had a
time.
cup of coffee. What's that new lanky, skinny guy? Chet?
Chet Holmgren.
Is he going to be good? I look at him, I'm like, there's no way he can play basketball. He's like me.
I saw him like get bodied in a tournament a couple of times. I was like, I wasn't like very impressed, but people just like love his
He's
potential.
so tiny. Like he's as much muscle as I do.
He was getting just literally bodied to like the guards would like make contact with him and finish like on him.
Yeah,
in the
I feel
college
like I
guards.
could
like,
beat him
dudes
in
from
arm
fucking Santa
wrestling.
Clara.
Yeah.
You could beat him.
I could beat him in arm wrestling. Chet Holmgren, I'm coming for you.
You've been officially challenged.
You've been challenged
Chet.
to arm wrestling. I bet I could beat Chet. Give me a month of pumping iron. I could beat him.
Surprising amount of. Wait, have you been watching the Hard Knocks show at all?
No, I know of it. The Lions, right, this year?
Yeah.
Detroit Lions.
Football dudes, there's a surprising amount of right wing dudes that play football. Like those.
Yeah, a lot of head injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You're watching like they're profiling some of these guys and like they're showing their families and it's like, wow, this is a
it's a lot of
this is a
down
Blue
home
Lives
Texas boy.
Matter. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they play football. They're not reading. They're not on the side reading Noam Chomsky. They're doing Oklahoma drills and bashing their heads into each other.
Absolutely.
And
brutal.
I love it. Football isn't, I can't enjoy it as much once you learn about CTE. It's not
Yeah.
as fun. You're like, like a guy gets hit and I'm like, that's his wife's gonna feel that later. You think you're like, he's gonna kill himself in a year there's a shotgun going in his mouth after he got lit up on that crossing route.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. Yeah. Or his wife's gonna feel it in the same way.
That's the joke I just made.
Oh, sorry.
Jesus. Maybe you got hit in the head with a basketball.
I
literally
did I
just
tell you
made that joke.
So I actually got money from the NCAA for a concussion that I had.
Really?
$4,000 from the NCAA.
What happened?
Apparently, my school and pretty much every single school didn't follow
Concussion
protocol. So they gave every player that had a concussion that was like in the files, like through whatever the NCAA medical records from 2010 to 2015. If you had a concussion, you got $4,000.
When did you get the $4,000?
2018.
Oh wow! While you were doing comedy, that's
it was a massive help.
How'd you get a concussion at Notre Dame or Boston College?
It was over the summer. Oh, I actually got 2 concussions. I got
wow.
over
They don't show at all.
Yeah, dude. I'll show you a picture later.
Would you knock heads with someone?
I got. Do you know Malcolm Brogdon? He's on the. I think he's on the Celtics now.
Okay.
Or he was on the Pacers. Now he's on the Celtics.
Yeah.
He was on Virginia, and this dude was jacked. He was a big dude.
Yeah.
And he elbowed me in the face.
Oh.
Going for a rebound. It was pretty unintentional. I think he's a good guy.
He knocked you down.
I remember catching the ball at the other end. We were on offense, and I was like actually seeing stars.
Oh, wow. You're like trying to shoot like.
No, I did not shoot. I just like swung it back. So then we go back down, and there's a foul, and like my teammate looks at me and he goes, "What's up with your head?" There's a golf ball size.
Oh my god.
Like welt on my head.
And you had to go out.
Had to go out. I did a couple tests like in the locker room. The trainer shut me down.
Oh, they did actually. So they actually did it right for you, but you still got the money.
There's probably something else for the protocols that like they missed or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That was the.
Well, I mean, just like in
Well, because
football.
every school was obviously missing these protocols. So like, so yes, that's why I got the 4 grand.
Oh yeah, those guys. Football players were going in with their eyes in the back of their head. They're like, "Get back in there, come on, whatever."
Yeah, because like you ever watch like those 30 for 30s and like the guys are like Brian and the Boz and shit like that. Like, players in the 70s and 80s, they just were.
Oh, Lawrence Taylor was coked out of his mind, concussion every other week.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
The Bears documentary, like about the 85
the
Bears
Super Bowl
dude.
shuffle team.
And like, dude, like Jim McMahon, he's like, I'll just be driving sometimes and I'll just forget where I'm going. He's like on the road.
Wow.
He's like, yeah.
Is it worth it? Probably. You get those 10 years of golden years, and then you drooling in a park bench.
The 85 Bears are literally MJ won 6 championships. Like that's worth one Bears Super Bowl basically. Like the way the 85 Bears are treated, it was such a cultural
in Chicago. They're worshipped.
Iconic thing because also SNL made a big deal out of them too, like with the super fans and everything. Like, being like the Chicago Bears, like in the that 85 team is fucking dude. Walter Payton, they were like apps.
I know you're into it because you picked up the microphone. Whenever you pick up the mic, I know you're really passionate.
They're
about...
legends, sir. They really are.
Joe McMahon could walk into any house in America, Chicago. Jim McMahon. Oh yeah, we know a guy named Joe McMahon.
Yeah.
Jim McMahon could walk into any Chicago suburban home and just fuck their wife
for 5 minutes. You get 5.
He give him 5.
You better come in hard, brother. Yeah,
good for Jim. Yeah. Minnesota sports. We've never won a championship. Well, no, the Twins did, but no, I don't care about baseball.
When the Twins won in like 92?
87 and 91. They're actually known as 2 of the best World Series, but I wasn't alive, so I don't care.
Oh, really?
But the Vikings never won. Timberwolves haven't even sniffed it.
Yeah.
The hockey, I don't really care about hockey, but Minnesota sports is very sad.
It is weird. Like Chicago, the Blackhawks had a run for a while, and people fucking loved that.
I was there when the Cubs won. That was fun.
Dude,
that year was cool.
Patrick Kane was like 19 or 20 on the Blackhawks, and he was fucking girls from my high school.
While he was...
Swear to God.
While they were in high school?
Yeah.
Why would he be doing that? He's 20. You can get anyone.
They were like...
whatever.
If he's 19, they're 18, they're
crazy.
seniors. Yeah. And they're like... The girls he was bringing, I was like, that's why I didn't see her. I was hoping to see her.
That's why she wasn't in geometry. She's getting boned by Patrick Kane.
You'd hear about it all the time. Like Sarah went to Patrick Kane's penthouse.
How do they meet him?
They apparently he knew hockey players who were in college or in high school still because he was a young dude. So so he would go to like high school parties and shit.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
He was 19.
Yeah, I guess. You usually don't make the NHL at that young of age.
He was
usually it takes 21, 22.
He was like a fucking like legend, dude. The guy was, and he was like the best player as like
rapist. A rookie. Wasn't he accused? Wasn't he Me Too'd?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I think so.
Was.
He also,
we love that.
And
cancel culture will not take down Patrick Kane.
And he also beat up a cab driver in Buffalo.
Oh, why?
Because he's a dog. And that's what it takes to win.
How do you beat up a cab? There's like a plexiglass and shit. You gotta really want it.
I didn't ask. I don't know the specifics.
I would love to know.
I would love.
You
want to know the logistics of how he beat up a cab driver?
I would love to beat up a cab driver once.
There's some Uber drivers that really take their sweet time. And
some of them here they love to take a new route. I'm like, this isn't what Google Maps saying at all. I like the Uber drivers when they don't play music. That's some of the most disconcerting. We're just quiet. You're just quiet the whole time.
I do. Most of the Uber drivers in New York, I like that they don't. I like how
they don't talk.
Most service people. They're not talking to you.
They don't. As the COVID shut that down.
Nobody wants to make small talk here.
They used to be like chit chat.
I also think it might be a New York thing. Everyone's like, I don't care about you, but like I'm doing this thing.
But then play music. We're all gonna be quiet.
Like my barber just got this new buzz. You didn't mention it, obviously.
Literally looks exactly the same.
Well,
what do you cut off? What do you cut off a millimeter?
It was a thing. 1.5 on the side, scissors on top. This guy literally said 2 words to me.
That's great.
Or 3. He said, "What do you want?"
That's great.
Yeah.
What do you want would be 4
words.
But
I was
Drago
counting.
It took him 3 tries to figure out how many words that phrase was.
I'm back. I'm back on fasting. I'm fasting today. I'm kind of lightheaded.
Oh, not again. Remember, audience, he did this a few months ago where he doesn't eat for 2 days.
He
doesn't do it scientifically at all. He just fasts.
You got to stay trim in this city, folks.
But you're not fat at all.
I don't want to look like you.
I look great.
Okay.
Women are always coming up to me and saying, "What's wrong?"
You're so hot.
Yeah, no, they're like, are you okay?
Why are you so hot?
Why do you get that big mole on your face?
So
I gotta get the moles removed. If I'm ever gonna make it in this business, I gotta get these.
I was talking
removed.
with Jamie about
my moles.
No, about reels, and he's like they do favor attractive people.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm
you
not
know that
quite
firsthand.
100%. I've been putting up some of the best reels in the game for years, and no one wants to fuck me.
They are not pumping
They
out.
are not
they're
popping.
not popping the New York fours anytime.
Women look at Instagram the same way men do. They're just horny and they want to see a cute face.
You know what? I think that's a good time to really put our flag in the sand here. Women, you guys are horny.
Women are just as horny as men.
You guys are trying to fuck all the time.
They're just more coy about it, which I think makes it worse. We're at least open about it. We're like, yeah.
Speak
I'm
up,
horny.
women.
You guys are just like, oh, we don't actually like sex. Fuck you.
Yeah, pussies.
Yeah. This goes direct to my girlfriend. I know you're
Fuck
hornier
me.
than you lead on, babe. Why won't we have sex tonight?
You guys might. No, I think it's in the air.
We had sex yesterday. I'm not ready yet. I can't 2 days in a row. Nah.
When you're in a long-term relationship, 2 days in a row is basically like 2 times in a row, 10 minutes apart.
We had a good session yesterday. I gave her the old 1-2.
Yeah, you gave her the punch.
Yeah.
You punched
I did
punched one in.
I had a little choke on her. Come on.
Really?
Come on. During the makeout, I throw a little choke on there.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I got.
I don't have
because then it makes me not as hard.
I think my hands are just really. I just think me choking. I'm like,
oh, I'm too strong.
I'm just
I'm just too ripped.
I'm just like I was like,
your hands go all the way around. Your hand, you got too big of reach. Yeah.
The next lucky gal, you're getting a real severe choke.
In the group chat, Alex is like, we're looking to bag some hoes tonight.
I did not say that.
You did. You absolutely did.
I did not say bag hoes. That was Tucker.
I will look it up right now. You 100%.
I've been very adamant that I'm not on the apps. I'm not looking for love right now. That's what somebody asked. One of the questions was, I want to cite this person.
Can I read the text? It's right here.
Okay.
Here it is.
What's the text say?
Here it is. Okay, Tucker did say bag some hoes, but here you said, Drago said, I got a couple shots in me. I'll fuck a bi chick with a bush. Okay.
And that's what Bushwick bars will do to you.
You didn't say bag some hoes, but you were on the radar.
Yeah, man. A couple of drinks in me,
Were you flirting, trying?
No.
Oh, you didn't try.
I was some
you were
buddies.
just okay.
Okay.
You got some questions?
Somebody said,
what do we got?
would you, John Ochipinti.
I bet you butchered that.
Would both of you consider going on Fuckboy Island season 3?
What? That is like it's like a Bachelor in Paradise type thing.
I actually don't really know.
Then why'd you laugh at
what is
me?
Fuckboy Island?
I'm guessing it's like Love Island, but just for fuckboys?
Yeah, I think it's like Bachelor in Paradise, Love Island. Everyone just hangs out and fucks. Nikki Glazer's the host. I know that.
You got a chance then.
Yeah. I would be great on that. They need a sensitive, smart guy to balance out the steroid-ridden jocks,
I have a fantasy that if I was on one of those shows like Bachelor or Fuckboy Island, that I would just be eating the buffet the whole time. I would just be chilling, eating the chicken, getting fat. Because those guys, they show them like working out all the time too.
They're trying to stay in shape. Yeah.
I imagine they can't really drink that much, but I would be fucking vacationing.
Oh, you're completely wrong. A reality TV is actually, they don't let you sleep, first of all. That's why everyone's crazy. They give you unlimited alcohol and they give you almost no food. That's like the premise of all reality TV.
Really?
I know some people who work for The Bachelor and Bachelorette. That's what they do. They wake them up at 5 a.m. every day for no reason. They don't let them eat ever. They're just
What do you mean
zombie.
they wake them up?
They like the producers like, gotta wake up for this thing, but then they don't really have to do anything. They just wait. They make them zombies, so then they say crazy shit and they cry.
That's what
they do on all reality TV.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so you wouldn't be eating the buffet. You'd be just slamming martinis.
I would
just
be
crying.
drunk, crying the whole
I
time.
wish my aunt was here.
I want some nachos so bad.
Yeah, he would. I don't think it would be as fun as we think.
No, fuck that.
It'd be fun though. I'd do it. I'd be the guy. I'd be the guy love bombing people. Like, oh, I love you, Christina. I love you.
And then you're in the interview like, I don't love her.
I'm on to
bitch.
Nicole.
Yeah.
That's it. You gotta be a dog. You want to be the villain.
None of the girls are talking about you, but you're just trying to love bomb all of them.
Yeah, they're like, we didn't even talk. We said hi on the beach.
Yeah, they're like, Jeff's like really weird. You're like, I got her in the palm of my hand.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't. I'm not hot enough to be on those shows.
That is true.
You can't have moles like this and be on Love Island.
Just get them lasered off, man.
That's not how they get them. I've had many moles removed, but no,
those are the ones that look.
Well, they're
good.
not cancerous, I guess. The ones on my back were,
Let me do.
Okay, do another one.
Let me do another one.
I got a question.
This is actually a comedy question. Underrated cities to perform comedy.
Minneapolis.
This is from Matt Cady.
Oh, Matt. Okay, I've talked to him before. Minneapolis, best city to do comedy.
Great city.
I mean, I'm a little biased because I'm from there, but it is
to do your lib
they have
bullshit.
Smart libtards. I would say they're liberal, but they're not stupid
all
about
Jeff's
it.
jokes. I was in Indiana, and they said pro-life billboard said this. It said Jesus saves. Can you believe it? Can you believe it said Jesus saves?
Butchering a great joke, America.
Isn't that what it is? Like Jesus saves?
No, they have a lot of pro-life billboards in Indiana. They always have pro-life billboards in places no one would want to be born.
Oh yeah, that's actually pretty good.
That's actually not bad. But
I was in Indiana and they don't want you to get abortions. It's like fucking spare me.
I do think it is annoying where people are like, oh, if you cross the state line, everyone's totally different. In Minnesota, you make fun of Iowa. Everyone's like, everyone in Iowa's retarded.
Yeah.
You go to Iowa and they're like, no, they're Kansas. They're stupid. Everyone's thinks someone 100 miles away is stupid.
When a Southern comic starts a joke with like, I'm not racist, but like, oh, my grandpa?
Yeah, I used
you
to do
should
that.
see my grandpa.
Well, then you use it. It's a
like,
perfect.
Shut the fuck up.
It's a clever thing because you can
say.
Is it? Well, they do that because then they can say something racist, but they're like, my grandpa said it.
Oh,
that's the whole point.
That's the whole.
I used to have a joke where I did that.
I know you did because you're a sellout. You're spineless.
I'm doing whatever's trending.
Yeah, whatever hashtags are big that day.
I try to stay up on the TikTok trends and stuff. My girlfriend informs me. There's like this weird one where a guy fucks to a weird electronic song.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
Why'd you say yeah?
I'm trying to keep the pod moving.
Did you hear about that? Yeah, really? No.
I'm an audience member sometimes. Do you guys hear about this?
Yes-anding?
Yeah, sure. Fucking clown.
God,
do your little dance. Do your dumb little dance.
I'm not even going to carry on with that conversation. I will say one thing that happened to me this week. I got scammed by a homeless guy in Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Let's hear it. Let's hear what happened.
It was incredibly pathetic and emasculating, and it was really sad.
What happened?
So I'm walking up the stairs at the West 4th Street train station. Homeless guy walking down. I lightly touch the homeless guy. I maybe bump into him a little bit. He has a tray of food. He comically throws the tray of food in the air.
Oof.
The food goes everywhere. He starts screaming at me like, that was my meal, dude. You fucking spilled my meal. And I look at the food. It's like absolute garbage. There's no way it was a meal. It was like a broken up aluminum tin bowl or whatever. And then these two other toothless women come behind like, you took his meal. You gotta pay for his meal.
What?
And they're like kind of cornering me in the bottom of the stairwell.
Oh.
And I'm like, what was it? I'll buy. I'm like, well, I'll buy you a new one.
You're already like totally. You're
the women literally had one tooth poking out. And like this guy's kind of like they're all dirty and smell like poop and like
so they basically jumped you but like in like a humane way
and I'm like what was the meal? I'll get you a new one or whatever and the guy's like it was shredded king crab. Like, there's no way you were and I'm like okay where did you get it from? And he's like I got it on 125th and Lenox, which is like way up in Harlem, an hour and a half away. And so I'm like and I literally don't carry cash, so I'm like they're like cornering me and everyone's walking by, no big, because like I can't be like, oh, I know you're scamming me. They're not gonna like be like, "Oh, you're right, we are," and walk away.
You look
I
maybe.
I look very muggable. I look like a target.
Also, in certain clothes, you could be one of the homeless people.
Yeah. I had a couple mustard stains on my shirt. They're like, one of us, one of us. But then they're like, I don't have any cash. I'm like, oh, I'm such a little bitch. I'm like, I'll go to the ATM. I'll go to 7-Eleven. And then I swear to God, I can't believe this is true. They walk me to the 7-Eleven.
Oh my God,
These
Jeff.
3 urchins surrounding me. They walk me to the door. I go in the 7-Eleven, I take $20 out, and I hand it to them and walk away. I don't know why.
They could have robbed your ass.
They were too weak. They could not have robbed me. But makes it even more. I could have, what I was planning on doing, which I should have done, I should have walked up the stairway and then just ran across the street to the cellar, it was right there. I could have just ran in. It would have been easy. That's what I should have done. But I don't know. I had this weird
they got to have bouncers at the cellar, right?
Oh yeah, there would be two massive guys out front that would have
beat the fuck out of these
the shit out
ladies.
of them, and they wouldn't have ran
These
after me
toothless
either.
ladies.
But
they need to get smacked
I gave the guy
around.
a crisp $20 bill, paid the $5.50 service charge.
Oh,
it was brutal.
the service charge is $5.50 now on debit or
it
on
was
debit
$4,
cards?
and then my bank adds another $1.50 or $2, I think. So. Pay this guy. I lost $26 to
Fuck
this
you,
incredible
Biden,
scam.
Garbage.
But what does
human.
Biden have to do
I
with
don't
the
know.
credit?
People used to say that about Obama.
Yeah, you're
Trump,
right.
Everyone.
Biden's kind of killing it recently.
Is he doing all right?
He's been talking some shit on Trump that's kind of funny.
You are.
He's
You are
dishing
my
it back.
news update weekly.
He
I don't
had
know anything that's
He had
going
a great
on.
line against. I'm not going to read it, but he said some guy was protesting at a Biden rally, and Joe Biden was like, don't say anything. Everyone's entitled to be an idiot. And I was like, okay, let's go.
There we go.
Because we never dish it back. Trump's the funny guy. We got to be funny too.
Yeah,
you know?
Sleepy Joe.
He's just too funny.
You got a chance.
Sleepy Joe could tour too. They could both dual headline. He
They
could be your co-headliner at Go Bananas,
Yeah,
but you forget
back
next
at
time.
it.
Yeah. Wait, I got a question for you. This is this
okay.
week's Are You Smarter Than a Dragovich? See if Drago knows basic cultural historical touchstones.
Ooh.
This is I've been reading a book
I'm
about
excited.
the war on terror recently.
Okay.
Made me think of this. Alex Dragovich, why did the United States of America invade Iraq?
Oh. Wasn't the underlying reason oil?
I don't know. I've asked you.
Wasn't the reason oil?
What do you mean by that?
We invaded Iraq because didn't we think they were in cahoots with wasn't there a terrorist organization?
We thought they were in cahoots. That's what Bush is
No,
they're in cahoots.
No, so we thought there was a terrorist organization that.
Do you remember the name of the
very?
very famous terrorist organization?
I'm gonna look right into the camera right here.
You don't remember?
I'm thinking Al Qaeda.
Oh, thank God. I would have jumped across the table. Oh,
I'm thinking Al Qaeda.
3,500 Americans died, and you could not remember.
Who is Al Qaeda, Alex?
Oh, who is Al Qaeda? Oh my God. Al Qaeda. Who's their big guy?
Hussein.
No.
Was he Afghanistan?
Al Qaeda?
Isn't Saddam Al Qaeda?
Oh. Boy.
Don't say it, Fonz.
You have to know. I mean, this is.
If you said, I would know.
Oh, duh! I would. That would be.
If you said, I would know.
Oh, if I told you what 2 + 2 is, yeah, you'd know the answer. Yeah, of course.
No, Al Qaeda's not Bin Laden, right?
That is Bin Laden. Thank God. You thought Saddam Hussein was the leader of Al Qaeda?
Well, I knew we were going after. We had to go get Bin Laden.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Why
now
wait,
I'm
hold on. Well, what I'm interested in now is why do I have Hussein and Iraq? Why do I marry those guys?
Why do you think?
Saddam and Iraq?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think the connection might be?
I don't know.
Are you serious? You don't have you can't even venture a guess why Saddam Hussein is connected in your mind to the country of Iraq?
Was he the dictator?
Thank you. Yes, he was the ruler.
All right, so
how did you not? I mean, you don't have to know a lot about the world. I don't expect people to know a lot about the world. Saddam Hussein was a major player in the world.
Yeah. But here's the thing. But the Bin Laden thing, if you would have reversed the question, why did we go? Why did we go to? Why do we do the war on terror? I would have said the first thing I would have said because we got to go get Bin Laden.
Bin Laden
did 9/11.
Yes. What did we invade? What country did we invade first? Iraq or Afghanistan?
Afghanistan first.
Okay, you know that. Okay.
Boom.
You don't get any credit for that. After what the answers you've been giving, you should lose your citizenship. There are illegal immigrants who are struggling to learn American history. They're like, Saddam Hussein, Iraq.
I knew Bin Laden and Hussein were kind of a double whammy of bad guys.
Double whammy of bad guys.
They were kind of rude dudes, as I would describe them.
Rude boys.
Couple guys we need to,
And
are
either of them alive still, Osama and Saddam?
I'm pretty sure no.
You're pretty sure?
Yeah.
Who? Okay.
Didn't we get? I remember where I was when we got Bin Laden.
Where were you?
I was at Notre Dame.
Oh, you were going to Notre Dame? Okay,
Yeah.
That's not that crazy.
I was in my dorm,
And then everyone's chanting and
there
shit.
remember then there's always like a couple people in the dorm who were like, guys, like we shouldn't be celebrating this. We shouldn't be celebrating killing a guy like this. And it's like,
I mean,
you pussy.
They're right. But it's fun.
Hey Will from down the hall at Siegfried Hall. If you're a podcast listener, Will, I forget your last name. You ran track. You're a pussy. You're a legitimate pussy.
You're a traitor, Will. You're a traitor
You're a
to
traitor
America.
to America. You're not one of the dogs.
Well, Drago also didn't know that Saddam Hussein ruled Iraq. So you're as much of a traitor.
I was pretty sure he did.
How can you be pretty? These are basic facts of the world we live in.
Nothing's in stone. As history will tell us, nothing's set in stone.
You asked 50 people on the street what country Saddam Hussein ruled. 50 people say Iraq.
Dog, there's don't 30% of people not know that the Holocaust happened? Like if you poll,
they say it didn't happen. I think they know it.
You think a third of the world denies the Holocaust?
No,
I think a lot of people just don't know when it happened or where it happened.
I think that seems high, but there's probably 10%. Sure, yeah, 10. People are stupid. That is true.
People are stupid. And guess what, guys? That's the point of the pod.
You're willing to learn.
We live and we learn.
You live and you
learn.
I've
said some bad things on this pod, but I learned.
You learn.
I've said some wrong things on this pod, but I've learned.
As long as you know what, next time, like a month, I'm going to ask you again, who's Saddam Hussein, who was Osama bin Laden.
Former dictator of Iraq.
Yes, he was hung
Bin Laden was...
they hung him in a town square, public execution.
Oh, I remember this now. Wait,
crazy.
Was that all? That was only a few years later, right?
Yeah, it was like 2008. No, 2008, 2010, maybe. Oof. I don't know exactly. That I'm not as positive. And Bin Laden was like 2011, 2012. Or no, yeah.
Bin Laden was
Osama
like 2011,
was president. Yeah. Or no, Osama was president. I meant Barack. Oh,
when
boy.
Barack said we got him, that was kind of cold-blooded when he said that.
Yeah, we got him.
We got him. That was tight.
Well, there's a lot of conspiracy theories that he actually was killed a lot before that, and they knew where he was for years, but they just didn't kill him because it wasn't convenient.
Because we needed more oil.
They waited to kill him before the election because it helped Obama's election campaign.
Damn.
They knew where he was the whole time.
That's kind of tight that America's like, hey, if you want him, we got him.
Yeah, they're like, whenever you need him, wait till the election, we'll kill him. Yeah.
Some people would say that's not cool. I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I actually, it's cold-blooded.
That's how you stay on top, people.
We've
got intelligence everywhere. We've got base camps everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Gaddafi.
Because that's how you stay on top.
Do you know who Gaddafi is? That one I wouldn't expect you to maybe know. Leader of Libya. We got him like 5 or 6 years ago. They sodomized him with a bayonet.
What?
Not U.S. soldiers, but like our allies did that. Pretty brutal. And
Really?
Hillary Clinton was like cheering when she heard the news. She's like, "We killed him!
Holy shit!
It's crazy. They bayoneted his asshole."
Why do I hear about like the people in the Clinton administration? Like they're getting like senators like murdered and stuff like that.
That's a conspiracy theory. Yeah, not
that's
one.
Fucked up, right? You know about that shit, Fonz?
Yeah, the Clinton body count. That's not one I entirely believe in.
Like
but they are
a FedEx
bad.
driver will just go up to like a journalist's house and just fucking shoot him.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of corruption and violence in our political system,
and that's how you stay on top, folks.
Well, I mean, Bill, we
need bad people. Dude, Michael Jordan is not a good guy.
Of course not. You don't make it to the top with being good.
If MJ was president, who knows who he would have killed?
He would be a huge Republican, I bet, and he'd kill all gay people, I bet. Basketball players are not known for being tolerant.
The drone strikes would have been nonstop. MJ.
Oh, of course. Give the drone strike. You know what? Okay, I did a show with a comic. I won't say his name, but he lived in Arkansas, where Bill Clinton's from. He said there was a well-known truth that Hillary Clinton would just have droves of black guys come into this hotel and just run trains on her.
Really?
That was like a huge rumor in Little Rock, Arkansas, that Hillary Clinton would just get a hotel room, bunch of dudes would come in, and she'd just
What's a
have
bunch?
Well, I mean, just they come in one after the other, have a time. You know?
Oh, like in the same night?
Unclear from the rumor I heard. Unclear.
So it was either so she would just get hotels with black dudes.
Yeah, but often, which was rips. Good for her. I'm into it.
I mean,
Bill Clinton's on the Epstein's Island. She's got to have something to do.
Everyone should fuck.
Everyone
should get to
Everyone
fuck.
should, and Bill's not pleasuring her anymore. They haven't had sex in 40 years.
Well, no, he's got other options.
He's raped like 20 women, and
yeah.
Bill's a bad dude, but at the same time, incredibly charming. One of the coolest pedophiles to ever live.
Fluid talker.
Let's rank coolest pedophiles. You got to go R. Kelly, then you go Chuck Berry, then Bill Clinton.
The way R. Kelly had kind of a stranglehold, no pun intended, on Chicago. People loved R. Kelly, even when we knew the shit went down. He
has some world's greatest is a top 5 song all time.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever? I love that. I heard my Uber driver one time when they used to talk. He was from Southside Chicago, and he's like, everyone knew that R. Kelly would just go to high schools, post up in his car, and just catcall 14 and 15-year-old girls and just pick them up.
It
was like a known secret.
It's
like
something
an open secret.
I really still can't wrap my mind around is like, if you can,
pedophilia, you're having a tough time with it.
Yeah,
I know.
Like, if you can get with anyone,
yeah,
but you're going to these like kids. Bro.
Yeah, well, it's a mental illness. Yeah, it's gross. I'm glad you good moral high ground. I'm glad you took the anti-pedophilia.
You're not going
to
knock me off this one. Okay,
No,
I think pedophilia.
This is a hill I'm going to die on. Pedophilia, pretty gnarly, dude.
I think pedophilia is a little fucked up.
It's a little gross, little icky.
It's a little too much for me. I'm really glad I'm not into that shit.
Thank God, don't you? Because I mean, that doesn't make it right, but it is like a genetic thing.
People do,
which doesn't make it right.
I think some comics have those premises where it's like they're just into that.
That's
like,
a Drew Michael joke. Like, doesn't
it
it suck that they like that? But yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Thank God. I just like to fuck pillows. Thank God that's my only weird thing. I like to hump a pillow every now and then. Sue me.
It is fucked up. I don't even have. I'm just too vanilla in the sack, man.
You have to have one quirk. You're always saying I'm boring. You have to have one. Do you say something? You got a line?
No, I don't even talk.
You never say a line.
I just have doggy style and missionary sex with blondes who work in marketing, folks.
That's almost kinky. How boring you are.
It's kind of
it's
fucked
like
up.
A little fucked up.
Yeah.
You're gonna have one girl that just breaks you open. You're gonna date a fucking tatted up barista who's gonna break you. She's gonna tie you to the bed, and you are gonna feel things you've never felt before. I can't wait till the day.
I need to go. I need to go off the grid, off the beaten path.
There's gonna be a girl named Orchid who's from a really rich family, but she veered off the beaten path.
Her hair is just only bangs.
Her hair, it's just a little bang right
just
up front.
One big bang.
Entirely bald. She wears jeans that are 5 sizes too big.
Yeah.
She wears boxers, but you're fucking into
and
it.
She's gonna forearm shiver me in the neck, and I'm just gonna come.
That is the day I'm waiting for. I can't wait for that. Oh God. She wears those cat contact lenses.
I come in with a nose pierce to the pod.
Like, socialism is good, dude. Yeah. Capitalism's violence, man.
Yeah, capitalism's fucked, bro.
I can't wait.
We are reaching our time limit on the pod.
Reaching the time limit. Let's do one more. We land the plane with one final.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what did I say?
Do you want to answer one more question or no?
Okay, here I actually want to talk about food. Okay.
Okay, great.
I have a new banh mi. Everyone knows the banh mi is my favorite food. Nothing better than the banh mi. We have a new contender in the ring.
Uh-oh.
The cannoli.
Really?
A good cannoli at this place.
Absolutely.
Cannolis are incredible. There's a place, Cafe Reggio, right next to the cellar. $4.50 cannoli. It's amazing.
It's so rich though. It's so dense.
Oh, sorry. What's wrong with that? Those are two great things you just said.
It's what I imagine swallowing cum would feel like. Like a thick load. You know? Like and you got a dick, you got the phallic, it's a real Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking when I eat it. It's kind of a gay light
It's
for
a
me. It's
little
like a
too
gateway
gay.
drug to being
It's a
gay.
little too gay for me.
Oh my God.
All right, we're kidding.
Cannolis
We're
are
kidding.
so good. Top 3 food all time.
You
I'll
think
say it.
they're? I don't even think they're a
Best
top
dessert.
5.
Best dessert.
Really?
Besides the creme brulee is up there. I'll put a creme brulee up there as well.
I don't think
or a
so,
good
man.
cheesecake maybe. But canola, oh, they're so good. I'm getting one every
That's
night.
such a wild dessert, dude.
And I always thought it was like cream. It's cheese.
It's cheese?
It's mascarpone cheese. It's like a really creamy cheese. I don't know why there's no other cheese like that. But
Ooh.
I'd love a grilled mascarpone sandwich.
Yeah, you
now
can
that I think
swallow
about
a load every night after a
Oh
set,
my
Jeff.
God.
A thick, cheesy
Oh
load.
God, what's a better dessert than a cannoli right
Velvet
now?
cake, red velvet cake.
Okay, wrong, but a decent try. What's another
Red
one?
velvet cake is really good. Also, just a properly warm chocolate chip cookie is a
That
real
is
fucking
embarrassing.
killer.
That's embarrassing.
The classic.
You just have chocolate chip cookies suck. They're a seafood.
the
They're
pod
a
might be the
seafood.
pod might not happen next week.
White
dude.
chocolate macadamia better cookie. Oatmeal raisin better cookie.
Oatmeal-
Peanut butter
oatmeal-
better cookie.
peanut butter's
Sugar
not
cookie
better
better
cookie.
cookie.
Macadamia nut is up there, and so is oatmeal raisin.
Cranberry cookie as well, like a cranberry oat cookie. Great.
Very good. What's wrong with chocolate chip?
It's fun. It's not bad, but that's so boring.
Do you like chocolate chip pancakes?
Yes,
But
that's
you don't
great.
like chocolate chip cookies?
I don't not like them, but they're not top 30 desserts.
I would take chocolate chip pancakes over
A cannoli.
your Fazoli's, whatever.
Fazoli's?
Fazoli shit.
You anti-Italian hate starts now.
Yeah, I guess the Italians kind of miss me with their desserts, honestly.
Well, that's the only Italian dessert that I can think of right now.
Fonz?
Little tiramisu.
Oh, tiramisu. Oh, tiramisu.
Fire.
Tiramisu is very good
Really
too.
good.
Okay, that's up there with creme brulee. Yeah, but the cannoli.
Yeah,
It's really.
dude, like,
Well, I'll
there's
take you
also,
to
like,
Cafe Reggio. I hate to do anything to make you happy, but I'll bring you. I'll bring you there. I'll get you a cannoli.
Red velvet cake, chocolate chip cookies.
Carrot cake is good.
Oh no, my favorite dessert is a fried Oreo. God, I'm a real Midwest piece.
That
of
is
shit,
a piece
dude.
of shit
I'm a
choice.
dirty dog.
That is,
dude.
they are good. A fried
I'm a
Oreo is
loser.
good. I like a fried Snickers
a
bar.
fried Doreo.
fried Doreo.
A fried Oreo can fuck me in the mouth.
That's
dude.
it.
That is so good, man.
Why does it have to be so sexual?
I don't know.
Why can't we talk about food and not talk about coming in the mouth? Yeah, just like to get bent over by an oatmeal cookie, dude.
People always like do that caption, like they'll do like a dessert, or they'll do a food, and they'll say hashtag fuck me up or like fuck me up. You see people
I
like
don't see that.
girls do that all the time. It's like,
Really?
okay, just say you want to get rammed in the pussy or
Just
whatever.
say you're horny.
Yeah, yeah.
That's women being horny.
Girls
but not
will
saying
they'll
it.
like post a picture at like a dinner. It'll be like them with like having some like penne olive vodka pasta or some shit.
Yeah.
And like fuck me, ooh, fuck me up. And it's like I'll just fuck you, Rachel. I'll just fuck you. Let me fuck you.
There we go. I don't ever see that, but I believe you. I think we follow different type of women on Instagram.
I feel like we do.
I follow women who are posting Malcolm X quotes, and you're following women who are posting penne alla vodka.
Yeah,
selfies.
yeah. Fuck me up with my espresso martini. I will. I would love to.
And he'll be silent while he does it.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to do some plugs here. Remember, Alex, this is coming out next week. So where will you not be this weekend, but the next week?
Again,
What do you
I will
got
be
going
begging
on?
for spots in Bushwick. Again, I did 5 spots this weekend.
not
Didn't
bad.
know they were going to happen, but I got them last minute, so I'll just.
It was 4 at the beginning of the pod. I guess he did another one while we've been talking.
Yeah, 4. It was 4.
Interesting how the news changes.
1 Friday, 3 Saturday. Sorry.
Not bad. Not a bad
But
weekend.
then 1 Thursday. I
That's
guess,
a pretty good weekend. That I will be at the Dallas Comedy Club. It's true. I don't know why that's funny. I've never done it before. I've heard it's fun.
Man, those Texans are gonna eat you alive.
Yeah, well,
out there,
it's September 23rd, 24th, Dallas Comedy Club. They sent me an email and they said I can't do abortion jokes. They told me, we've noticed abortion jokes don't do well here. We would strongly recommend you don't do your abortion material. but I probably will be. Okay, Dallas Comedy Club. Buy tickets. Come to the shows.
Nowhere. I'll be in nowhere.
4 shows.
I'll end up nowhere.
Oh, Jesus. What an incredibly sad note to end the pod on. A good episode, though. We had a good time.
Fucking great
episode. This is episode 41 of You're an Idiot. 41 episodes, N-word free. Only 59 till the big party. Have a good night. Good night and good luck, idiots.
Good night, everyone.